Number 21, in the current presentation, delete the second comment in the document. We're going to go up to our review tab on our ribbon and hit Show Comments. I'm going to open my comments pane. I have slide 1 selected. You can see that there's no comments here. On my review tab, I'm going to hit Next. So here's our first comment, September 30th, 2010. I'm going to hit Next again to move to the second. And this is from September 30th as well. Add an O at the beginning of the text box to make the word opportunities. I'm going to hover over my comment box and hit that X to delete it. I can then close out my comments pane. Hit Next. On slide 3, format the competition chart to show the data labels at best fit. I'm going to navigate to slide 3 and select my chart. I'm going to go up to my Design tab, Add Chart Element, Data Labels, and then Best Fit. On slide 3, format the chart legend to be positioned at the bottom with a solid fill of Rose Accent 2. Again, I'm going to move to slide 3 and select my chart. Go up to my Design tab, hit Add Chart Element, Legend, and I'm going to put this at the bottom. Then I'm going to go up to my Format tab, and from my current selection drop down, I'm going to select Legend, and I'm going to format this selection. This opens my format pane to the right. I'm going to select my little paint bucket here, which is the fill in line, and we want to expand the fill section. We're going to select solid fill, and from the color I'm going to find Rose Accent 2. Apply the zoom animation to the title of slide 1. With slide 1 selected, I'm going to click on my title, which is Dance Around the World. Go up to my animations pane, and from my gallery I'm going to choose the zoom animation. Gives you a preview, let that play out, and then hit Next. On slide 4, apply the loop's motion path to the image. Select slide 4. I'm going to click on the graphic of the ballerina slippers. Again, I'm going to expand that animations gallery. I'm going to scroll down to the motion path section and select loop. Again, get your preview and then hit Next. Apply the transition on slide 1 to all of the slides in the presentation. So with slide 1 selected, go up to my Transitions tab. You can see that shape is already selected. All I need to do is hit Apply to All. Modify the transition on slide 1 to advance after 5 seconds and not on click. Transitions tab and Advanced Slide. You want to click on After and set to 5 seconds and uncheck on mouse click. In slide 4, set the text box with the bulleted list to have 2 columns. I'm going to click in that text box, go up to my Home tab, and in my paragraph group, select the drop down for columns and set that to 2. Insert additional slides to the end of the current slideshow using the outline file Outline. I'm going to scroll down. Well, I don't need to scroll. I'm going to select the last slide, which is slide number 5. Go to the New Slide drop down and hit Slides from Outline. Then in the Geometrics Templates folder, I'm going to select the outline document and click Insert. And this should insert slides 6 and 7 into your presentation. Create a handout of the presentation with blank lines below the slides. Save the Word document that opens as My Handout in your Geometrics Templates folder and close the Word document after saving. I'm going to go to File, and go to File and Export, and Create Handouts. Here I have my Create Handouts button. Select that, and we want blank lines below slides. Click OK. Down on your taskbar, you can see that Word is opening a document. If you click on that, then from your Word application, you're going to go to File, Save As. You can hit your Geometrics Templates folder, and we're going to save this as My Handout. Make sure the Save As type is still set to Word document, and click Save. Once you save that, you're going to close out of Word and hit Next. All right, let's try that again. File, Export, Create Handouts, blank lines below the slides, click OK. Again, we're going to go over to our Word document, File and Save As, go to our Geometrics Templates folder, My Handout. I'm wondering if I put My Handouts instead. Click Save, and then we can exit out of that and hit Next. Okay, so I'm curious if I put an S at the end of My Handout by mistake. On slide 5, insert a new row on top of the first table and merge the cells and type the words Customer Orientation in the merge cell. So slide 5, I'm going to click into my first table in that top row. Then I'm going to go up to my Layout Contextual tab, and I want to insert a row above. With that row still highlighted, I can then go to Merge Cells, and then I'm going to type Customer Orientation. On slide 3, change the chart type to clustered bar. So right now we have a cluster column chart. I'm going to select the chart, go up to my Design Contextual tab and click on Change Chart Type. Then we want to select the category of bar and make sure clustered bar is selected and click OK. On slide 5, change the animation of the text box the marketing way to start after previous with a 5-second delay. Go to slide 5, Animations tab, and we're going to open our Animations pane. And we want the animation attached to the marketing way, which is the second animation, and we're going to start this after the previous, and we want to set the delay to 5 seconds. I can close out my animation pane and hit next. On slide 3, apply the shape style colored outline orange accent 1 to the chart. Slide 3, select my chart. Go up to my Format Contextual tab and open up my Shape Styles gallery. And we want colored outline orange accent 1. On slide 5, reorder the animation so that the label at the bottom is first, the top table is second, and the bottom table is third. So slide 5, Animations tab, open our animation pane. So right now it looks like the second table is first in line. So we want that, the bottom table is first in our animation. So we want to click and drag this to our third position, and we want the marketing way set in our first position, which it is, first table in the second position for animation. Then we can close out our pane and hit next. Create a new photo album and insert the pictures photo 1, 2, and 3. These images can be found in your Geometrics Templates folder. Order the pictures by photo 2 first, photo 3 second, and photo 1 third. Insert tab, Photo Album drop-down, and select New Photo Album. Then we're going to insert picture from File Disk. Go to your Geometrics Templates folder. I'm going to click and drag to select all 3 photos and hit Insert. So we want photo 2 first. So if I check the box next to that, I can move that up. Then we want photo 3 second. So I'm going to uncheck 2 and then check off 3, and I can move that up. Then I'm going to create and hit next. Select slide number 3. Change the view of the presentation to Notes page. So View, Notes page. And then below slide number 3, add the note, take reading with you through technology. So I'm going to click to add text and type that sentence. Apply a footer to all of the slides in the presentation except the title slide. The footer should include the date and time set to update automatically, the slide number, and a footer that reads all rights reserved, except all other defaults. Insert tab, and then we have header and footer. Make sure you're on your slide tab. And we want to include the date and time to update automatically. We also want the slide number, and we want the footer with the text all rights reserved. And we want to make sure we hit apply to all. All right, I think I may have forgotten the period in all rights reserved. Let's try this again. Insert tab, header, footer. We want date and time and update automatically. Oh, I know what I forgot. Slide number, footer, all rights reserved. And I forgot to check off don't show on title slide. Apply to all. There we go. Change the view of the slideshow to grayscale and show grid lines. View tab, we're going to check off grid lines in the show group, and then in the color grayscale group, we're going to switch to grayscale. In the document properties, add the title Staff Training, File, the Properties pane to the right, and we want to add the title Staff Training. Click anywhere outside of that to save it. And that was our last question. You can scroll through and see if you skipped any or you want to retry. And always remember to submit your practice test by clicking Finish Test.